I'm Tomas, I'm from Watts. I'm the founder of El Pizza Cart and Madera Science.
I'm Amy, I'm from Echo Park, and I'm the founder of Gourmeletas.
Growing up in Watts, you won't see any different cultures. All you see is Latinos and African Americans. That's the only cultures you experience. So when I got moved out to Culver City on the west side, I got to experience different cultures that I didn't know anything about. Growing up there allowed me to have different views on what people saw, what they liked. Now I put that into our companies and I look at not only what's appealing to South Central or Watts or what I like, but also what other cultures like, what's out there, what's more modern, what's more hip, what's more appealing to different people, not just myself. So that makes our companies a little different. The drive, where I get this from my family. There was really no educational background. It was just, my dad was just working, and dad would just always say, you gotta go to school. You gotta go to school, you gotta get this done. But being a kid from Watts and then going out of Culver City, I guess hanging out with the wrong crowd, there's nobody in the back, showing me like school, like how important it is. Only thing I saw is hard work. My dad always told me, he said, you either go to school and get a career going and you become somebody to society, or you earn that. You work hard and you save up your money and you start your own business. I always remember that. He was very about that. Came from nothing, no education, just worked really hard, worked at a catering company, left all of that, getting paid well for them to start ministry more for people, and then all of a sudden got open doors for just business. And he grew from there. My dad saw that as a thing from God. He saw it as a, wow, I gave what I have to the people and God is still giving me even more. I guess I naturally fell into that. I love being my own boss. I always worked for my family, and after that I just couldn't stop. I love making pizzas. I love designing stuff. Both intertwined, and that's what I do.
Growing up, I would always see my dad's work ethic as well. My mom, every day going out, grinding. And my dad was always very involved with business. I remember saying, hey, when I grow up, I want to be like that. I didn't really know what I wanted to do really. I always knew kind of, hey, a business owner, but I can't say it was my childhood dream to be an owner of this. At a young age, I got married. I met Tomas, and our stories kind of fused together. He's always wanted to open up a pizza restaurant. And obviously that's a lot of overhead. You guys know what it takes. We had a light bulb aha moment where you know what? We know how to do all this. We can't open up a full-blown restaurant. Maybe we can bring what we want to bring, the vision that we have, kind of on wheels. We went into it starting it we're going to blow up this pizza thing. That's what we're going to do. We can't open the restaurant, so let's blow this up. I came up with the idea since ice cream and other goodies like churros and funnel cakes was going to be something that we wanted to offer, I was like, let me design an ice cream cart. That's how we came up with Gourmeleta, and it turned out to be a separate entity, Gourmet Paletas, and we hand dip it in chocolate and you add a topping, so it's like a whole elevated experience. I'm very passionate about that. I say that that's my baby. We started doing private events with pizza catering and the ice cream. We got it out there by doing pop-ups. Social media is a big thing now, obviously, as everybody knows. So we're big on Instagram. So that's how people can reach out to us and follow us to see where we're going to be popping up next and what new things we're going to be bringing out to them. So I know most people might not like working with their spouse, but to me it was the ideal situation because he's like my right hand. He helps me with everything. He does the recipes, and sometimes I have creative ideas and he executes them because he's creative too in his own way.
I didn't do this on my own. I have her. God put her in my life. I think about this and I'm like, yeah, I designed this, and and I like working, and I'm a hard worker, and I like serving people. But she is she's the drive also behind me on this.
I kind of want my kids to see that their mom and dad work hard. I always tell them whatever they want to be, I'll be happy with that. But I want them to see that example in their parents. My hustle is trying to run a successful business. My why would be, of course, my family, but I also feel like you're accomplishing your childhood dreams. So going after that.
It makes me happy if you enjoy a pizza. If you enjoy a paleta, I feel good inside, cool, it's purposeful. That's my hustle. It makes me want to keep on going, do the best that I can, grow my business, serve people. Making them happy makes me happy. That's my hustle. I hustle for that.